The entire entertainment industry is out of work. Did you know that?
Everything she said in her video. Everything. Go back and watch it if you don't know what's happening in the entertainment industry. Um, I'm going to go over a few things that I think that she missed. Probably just because she didn't have time, but anyway, yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, I live and work in entertainment here in Los Angeles. I was a background actor for a while, and I would still love to do it, but there's no work. There's nothing. And I am reevaluating my relationship with an industry that I love so much. I I just don't know what to. I honestly, it hurts. For those of you who also don't know, like the last 3 months have been really hard on my mental health. I have been struggling to figure out who I am, separating my worth from my job. Um, I have been trying to figure out where I belong, dealing with self depression, dealing with um, self confidence. So yeah, it's been a really tough 3 months. And so I mean, even going back further to the strikes, like it's been a very ever since pandemic, it's just been a very stressful. What's gonna happen? How are we gonna survive? All this kind of stuff. And so it just hurts. It really just hurts. It feels very isolating. Yes, we are all going through this collective thing, but it feels very isolating. It just hurts my soul to like give up on these dreams that I had. Some of the things that I think that were missed in the original video was that I think the streaming wars is what kind of also contributed to the loss of our industry. And um, who's going to beat everyone out? And yes, there's a growing pain with that with new technology and stuff, but I just think that there were things that were done not smartly. And then also the fact that California is not giving productions tax breaks, like that whole government situation is a whole issue as well. So I think it was all just like this collective thing, and part of me just feels like it's all these things that we're asking for that we're finally getting now that everyone's moving on. It's almost like it's too late. I know that there will be other people coming in. There will be other opportunities. The industry is now changing again, to but it's just it was too late. So now, currently, I instead of giving up on my dreams of being a writer in entertainment as a TV person, I am reevaluating what my relationship is with this industry. And it really hurts because for so long I was chasing that carrot, and now I have to step up and do it for myself, which I should have been doing earlier before, but it I just couldn't mentally wrap my head around it. And so right now I am currently focusing on the writing, and I'm being forced in my. I got a job in retail, and it hurts my body. It hurts my soul. I don't feel creative. I don't feel. My body hurts. I'm walking around getting 10,000 steps a day, which, yay for that. But it just hurts. And um, I'm trying to just heal. And so I am writing a couple of different stories, and I'm self-publishing them. They're in book form, but because I can't give up my TV writing skills. I write them as if you're reading a TV show. So it still looks like a book, but it feels as if you're reading a TV show instead of watching a TV show. It's written in present tense, and it's written as if you're like visually um, is the strongest sense that you get from my writing. And I've got one that's called Duncan, a Gay Teenage Witch. It's basically Sabrina the Teenage Witch meets Monster High. Sabrina was one of my favorite shows growing up. And then I'm working on this Shadows of Olympus. I'm a YA writer. If you watch the WB, Charmed, Buffy, Smallville, that's kind of where I live. I'm branching out a little bit into Disney stuff, Disney Nickelodeon area, because I've got a Liv and Maddie retake that I want to do. There's like a Pokemon for Witches idea that I'm dealing with that I want to create, all this stuff. So I've got all these worlds in my head, and I'm just trying to find time in order to create these things. But I'm healing. I'm putting all this pressure on myself. I'm not giving myself time, and I'm learning to be more present with myself, with my journey, with where I go. Because once this entertainment industry does come back, if it does, maybe someone will approach me with one of my stories. I don't know, but right now, I need to be more comfortable with myself and my own creativity, and it's hard. And so I just want to say that it is out there. It is very true. Collectively, our industry is essentially dead right now, and there things are changing. Creators that already have a following are starting to make deals and doing their things, but for those of us who don't have a following, we're just getting started, and it just feels like our dreams are getting further and further away from us. And so I'm reevaluating what that dream is, and it's grieving what that dream was, and I'm trying to grieve what I thought my life was going to look like, and now I want to create a new life. But where does that fit in? And that's what we're all going through. And so if you are an actor, writer, director, producer, all this stuff, I see you, and I'm going through it with you, but it does feel isolating. I feel alone. I feel like I can't reach out for help because we're all kind of going through help or going through drama. And so I don't know. I don't know what else to say with the something supportive. I see you. A lot of us probably don't have a lot of spoons to give other people right now, so just keep that in mind as well. And I just I just wanted to put it out there that and just help spread the word that this is true, that the industry is basically essentially going through some really big growing pains right now, and a lot of us don't know what to do next.